this and not. My friend. God. Boop. Boop. Okay, do I feel like I'm okay. All right. What time is it? This is Sunday. All right, so welcome to One Message and a Bottle of Tarot. My name is O.N.E and I am your spiritual advisor. Hello and welcome back to all my beautiful messengers all around the world in your respective places. I appreciate and love you so very much for every single thing that you do. Number one, being a subscriber, liking my videos, sharing my content, and connecting with me in the comments because I love to hear from you. I had to laugh at myself. I take Tammy Faith. Tammy Faith was there a bit. Okay, I'm in my big Texas there. Okay, I'm in my big Texas there. Anyway, if you're new here, you're more than welcome to stay and join gang. I would definitely love to have you here. So make sure you lock in and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Also, like my video. That helps put my beautiful psychic messages out into the world for people to hear and to heal. You may book a personal reading by DMing me directly through Twitter. If you need extended services, then please book through Patreon or my email. You may tip me your favorite psychic bartender at Cash App, PayPal, and also make pledges through Patreon. These are general readings for entertainment purposes, but everybody know I know what the fuck I am talking about. Okay? Period. All right, let's get into it. Okay, see the title. We're going to check the energy surrounding this CARLEE Russell situation. About 48 hours ago, she made national news. I don't know if it went worldwide. National news that she went missing after seeing a child walking along the highway. Contacted police, contacted her family. Pulled over, I guess, to check out the child, address the child, and was never seen, wasn't seen thereafter. Okay, wig was left in the car, wallet, keys, purse, everything, but she was gone. Okay, so for about 48 hours, 2 days, okay, there's been a national, and I have purposely not dive into the threads. Like I just, if I saw something scrolling, then that's what I saw. But I didn't really, I didn't dig. I didn't do anything. Now, since it had been 48 hours, I was like, well, let me, jump into it, see what's going on. And then about an hour ago, it's been said that she has been found alive. Okay. One report says she was found in a hotel. Another report said that she showed up on her parents' doorstep. And they took her to the hospital. So I'm just going to check the energy around the situation and see what they have said. Okay. That being said, so I don't know, I haven't went into any theories. Everyone said human trafficking, it's not unfounded, them using various means. They might use a puppy dog. They might use, another girl, somebody hurt. One of the first times I've heard using a kid or a toddler, but that was the most scary thing. Definite wake-up call for a lot of divine feminines. Human trafficking has been a theme on this channel for the past couple of weeks, week and a half. Okay, well, I've talked about it all along. Okay, and those of you that know my situation, I've talked a little bit on that. But anyway, so that being a theme, that definitely put this to the forefront. It definitely made a lot of women stand up and pay attention. Okay, everybody has been sending their prayers and all of that, and she has been found alive. Okay, so how do we address this? Okay, let me use this one. What happened to CARLEE Russell? Okay. I'm going to use a Kipper like deck. Okay. If it goes left, then I'll pull some other decks. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Mm, 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 okay. Mm, 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 okay. Hold up. Okay. I ain't laughing. I'm just like I'm like you see shit and you just be like okay. All right. This situation definitely involves a child. I can tell you that. Okay. Okay. Girl, let me find out. What? What? Girl, what? And girl, what? All right, so I'm gonna just tell you what I have. So I have the hope card. Okay, the hope is like depletion, usually illness, mental illness, thing, a loss of hope, a hopeless situation. Okay, you kind of see this person with blindfolds, they're bowed over. It's kind of just like all hope is lost. It's kind of like desperation. It's kind of, it's just that's it. Ain't nobody coming. Jesus is coming type of mental state. Okay, like the depression or something like that. So in the order, I have the hope card. I have falseness. I have child. I have enemy. Okay. Then I have lover, faithfulness, a love child, and a gift, money. Okay. Then I have wife, a failed reunion, a threesome, and money again. Okay. Now I don't know what they're gonna tell you. Okay. The media gonna tell you whatever they want to tell you. Whatever they want you to believe is what the media is going to tell you. Okay. A lot of people take media at their word, just like when the story broke and everybody was just like, oh my God, da, 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 and everybody fell to pieces, right? Everybody was in shambles, Now the few things that I did see, just because I just be seeing shit, I just be peeping shit, and I peep, the body language, energy. One interview particular stood out for me. I mean, I saw her mother's interview that she did with the family in the background. I saw all that. So I was like, okay. I said nothing, okay, other than human trafficking, which is what everybody was saying, right? Then I saw the brother's interview, and I was like, well, not interview, he posted, and I was like, okay, so you can go find that and then circle back and let me know. But that interview, plus a few other things, that was the main one that kind of sent red flags. Okay. All right. For all intents, girl. For all intents and purposes, okay, there was a baby involved, but as far as the baby on the highway, okay, and all of that, okay, it suggests there is somebody lying, okay. Somebody's lying, and this could be that the child and the enemy, or the child and the kidnappers, because she was gone, the wig, the keys, everything in the car, okay. So this is the first line is giving mental illness, and somebody lied and made up the whole story. Like it was a child was at the center, okay, of this whole circumstance, but it wasn't. They're saying it was not what she said. Now, The enemy, the villain here, okay, for all intents and purposes, this definitely has something to do with a lover. This definitely has something to do with a love child of some kind at some point in time, whether it was past or present, failed something, okay? It is something surrounding a child, but 99% sure is like a love child or something, a lover's quarrel, lovers something, okay. Second line is giving lover faithfulness, a child, a love child, a pregnancy, okay, because we have love with the baby is here twice, so that there is, okay, it definitely got something to do with a baby. But they're saying again that this was not the truth. You know what I mean? Like somebody was distraught, okay, feeling hopeless, feeling okay, desperate. You know, you do desperate things, okay, when you feel a situation is hopeless. They said somebody's name, and I ain't gonna do that because you know people be getting mad at me. People get mad at me for what they had said, right? They get mad at me for what they had said, but I ain't gonna hold you. They did say Jesse Smollett, and I'm gonna just keep on moving, okay, because that's what they had said. All right. But it definitely involves a child and then a gift, okay? And gift is clarified twice, gift and money, okay? So this was definitely centered around an expectation of money concerning a child, all right? And when whatever happened, said person said whatever, okay, became enemy number one. There was an expectation or some type of something that was supposed to happen. That situation went left, okay. This situation does involve a wife, because I have a wife and a child. Now child is here 3 times, so it was part of it, but not the way they had said. Now, again, after I get done, they gonna say what they said, but this is what they saying several times, reinforcing it. It's like 333. This is third party energy. This has to do with a third party, a lover who is probably married, okay, or has a wife, a wife with child, with something, and there was an oops, okay. There was an oops. Now, who is playing in the background? Yes, upside down, inside out. Boy, you turn me. I know that you're cheating. That Diana Ross song. That's all of this right here. Okay, and what they had said. Okay, allegedly, but this is what they had said. Okay, now the only thing I can't figure out. Now again, I don't know nothing about sis. I don't know her job. I don't know her school. I don't know. And I don't think it fucking matters, because people do whatever they do in the daytime, and they have whatever character they portray in the daytime. What they do at night and what they do on their own personal time could be an entire different story depending on their history and makeup. Okay. But I can tell you, this is third party energy. Definitely a lover, definitely a wife. This person definitely has kids. I definitely feel like there was a oops baby. Now, the other thing that has me stumbled, right? Now, it could be an oops baby and somebody was supposed to give some money for, how you say that? They said flush the baby. That was harsh, okay? But I feel like this money and this gift was, they like get rid of it, okay? This is involving this love child. I do feel that she was told to get rid of a situation that involved a oops baby, a oops child, as a result of this affair, this cheating or whatever, an expectation of a gift, an expectation of money. Now, again, with this child here, all right, because we have cheerfulness and we have reunion, right? I get the feeling that this definitely involved a lover who was playing 2 women. I feel like she was told that he was going to leave, okay? He was going to leave his wife and his child, okay? and that didn't happen. Okay, that was not okay. That did not happen, girl. Okay, they never do. Okay, they never do. And I feel like a situation got out of control, and it got out of control to a point. I mean, to a point somebody was offering money, like, no, you need to go. Now, at first, see, with this cheerful card, I can't, it's like, is it the man and he's just got two ladies, okay, in two separate situations? Or did everybody know what's going? Like, is it a third party for real? For real? Like, we swinging? You know what I mean? Like, okay, okay. Let me see, because that will tell me. Okay, yeah, but look, I ain't even shuffle. I ain't even shuffle. Okay, look, Three of Swords and the Tower. Okay, I promise you, whatever happened, okay, had to do with a lover, a lover's quarrel, third party. I promise you. Now, why it got to such extremes, or why somebody felt like they had to take it this far, because they're saying, okay, like, girl, you was distraught, falseness, and this is a female, okay? All right. It's like, you were distraught. Why did you take it that far? Why did you say this is falseness here? Okay. All right, with this elaborate, okay, whatever, okay. But this whole other deck, yeah, it's clarifying. Three of Swords, the Tower, Five of Wands, okay. I feel like sis wants to go meet somebody. Now, again, they said something about some food, or somebody wants to go get some food. She wants to go meet, do something, okay, on the way there. That was okay. Okay, and when she got there, look, Five of Wands, some sort of fight ensued. Now, I saw the video, but the video was dark. The video was grainy. Like, I don't know. Okay, like, I didn't see no kid in the video, unless it was this woman kid or something like that. Okay, but it says Three of Swords. That's third party, the Tower, a fight ensuing, a fight over some type of money, okay, for some type of stability. Again, I feel like an affair, something happened, and it was just like, okay, get rid of it. And then you go there, maybe you try to talk this person out of it. Maybe you try to have a talk and say, I thought you were leaving your wife. I thought you, and whatever ensues, okay, whatever happened, it was all bad. Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, okay. And I love you, girl, but she was suicidal. Okay. Whatever the situation is, that's why she showed up like this. Whatever the situation is, it's so bad that, this whole elaborate whatever, okay, whatever was constructed, because they're saying that, first of all, I just want to remind it, this is what they saying. It ain't what I was saying, okay? In that order, around this child and enemy. And they're clarifying with the tarot, like, no, this was a lover, spat, quarrel, threesome, a cheating affair, some gone wrong with the love child and all that, and exchange of money, and it went left, okay? It went left, all right? And whatever sequence of events that happened, but overall, they are ending it again. Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, okay? Miss Ma'am was okay? She won't be here, okay? Because of whatever this, listen, okay? Conflict, Five of Wands, okay? They're saying, okay? Resolve, and this is a whole community household, so I briefly heard it, but everybody, okay, they know, okay, that, okay, now why everybody is, going along with this, again, I keep hearing a homeboy name, and just like his folks stood behind him, I heard, okay, we gonna roll with you. If that's your story and you stick it to it, cool, that's what it's giving, all right? But they're saying, again, Five of Swords, okay? It was some hands, okay? Maybe that's why the wig was missing and everything, you know what I mean? Like, you meet up, they're supposed, where he go, baby? Okay. Hold up. Let me find them. The Page of Pentacles. They were supposed to meet up. Yeah, somebody was waiting on that ass. Okay. I feel like somebody got busted too. I don't know if somebody followed somebody or followed another party or whatever. But there was a conversation around a financial exchange that was supposed to happen in regards definitely to a love child here. Okay. And I feel like this person showed up. I feel like Miss Man was already distraught, suicidal, talking crazy. I'm gonna do this, and this because you said that you were going to leave so and so. Now I definitely do, because enemy is here. I do feel like somebody showed up. Okay, now maybe he showed up. Maybe they both showed up, because that's what it's giving. It's giving the wife and there is a child. So the child, okay, it was some kids somewhere and about a kid, all of that. All right. Wife showed up in a reunion. I feel like something went left. Now, either he showed up to meet her and it went left, but when you put the wig into it, because usually, we've all heard of, Trice going bad when he wants you to get rid of it. You show up to get the money or whatever. You're supposed to go do it. Some people don't do that. They keep the money. They get their ass beat. You know what I mean? So but I feel like if a man, when a man snatch you up, you really don't come back. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So with the wig being missing and this 5 of Swords and this 5 of Wands, it tells me some hands was being laid. Okay. And the wife is here. It says the wife and this reunion, okay, did not go as planned, okay? Did not go as planned, all right? Okay, okay. It's giving surprise. It's also giving, could be. Is he okay? He showed up to get money, to get rid of the love child, okay, and that one left. 2. He showed up, she showed up, and it was like, what's up? And sis started arguing, and it was a whole thing. You know what I mean? Both being surprised, like he's caught off guard that the wife showed up, and she's caught off guard that the wife showed up. Or number 3, it was, if it was a swinging situation, everybody was involved, and sis just didn't go and mind her business after being gifted, because gift and money is here. Okay, say everybody knew what was going on. All right, and maybe somebody got a little attached, or there was a oops or something like that. Okay, whatever. Okay, and it's like, okay, girl, you need to go ahead and go now. Okay, maybe she didn't want to get rid of it. Okay. There's definitely a love child here. And I feel like somebody was told to get rid of it. Maybe she didn't want to. I don't know. But I do feel, okay, or they both showed up on her, because that could be an enemy, an exchange, a money exchange. We have enemy, then we have money, then we have gifts, okay? And then everybody pull up. Is one of those 4, or bitch, all of the above, okay? All of the above at the core of it, okay? And so how do you explain whatever? Okay, okay. Now, if she was on her way to go get something, maybe she was called, okay, could have been prearranged, or maybe she was, I'm just trying to figure out, why, and there is nothing to figure out, because if you have all this going on and your family doesn't know, or nobody, I don't know, okay, I don't know, but there was a need to create an elaborate story, because you can't tell them that you done got caught up with the Mr. and the Mrs., whether this was voluntary or whether this was an affair that got messy and spilled over in the money exchange, and it didn't, and she jumped you, or they jumped you, or you know what I mean? Just like, you still have the 911 call, you still have all of that, but they are saying it has nothing. There are no robber cards here. There are no kidnapping cards. There are no men for there. There's none of that here. Okay, it's giving that Miss Ma'am, there was a psych. Okay, a break. Okay, I feel like some sort of psychotic break. You know, And see, what's bothering me, it almost made me feel like everybody knew, what was going on some type of way, because I have the wife, and then I have the three of them at the table here kicking it, right? And then again, right, I have joyfulness, and the death is two women and a man, and the death card. Now, look at where this finna go, right? Say everybody knew, or something like that. When you think about a couple, when you think about a married couple, regardless of what that nigga do, all right, 9 times out of 10, the wife is going to ride for the husband, all right, because they have whatever public image, the community, they family, whatever to put on, protect and preserve, right? There was supposed to be a meeting. There was supposed to be an exchange. I feel like everybody knew who everybody was, whether they got there in a surprise, or again, this was some type of threesome that when left, sis ended up pregnant. They told her to get rid of it. Sis was like, I'm not going to get rid of it, or maybe we can all just talk about it. They all meet up and everything goes left. Now, this set at the end, okay, yeah. This set at the end is telling me that maybe they could have jumped her. Okay. It went left. All right. With this cheerfulness and this death, it went too far. Again, my wig gone, you know what I mean? And she called the popo. Okay. Something like that, but you really can't tell, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of giving that a little bit. I feel like everybody showed up. And there was supposed to be a meeting and an exchange, and there are entanglements here. Okay, most definitely. And when she, the thing that is clarified, okay, whatever this situation, there's so much lies and deception, and almost this double life that she was living, whatever she had going on in her personal life, the level of deception and the cover up, maybe somebody knew or whatever. But again, I just don't feel like they're going to tell you this. I really don't. And maybe because of her reputation, her parents, or whoever it is, because there's community here. So there are reputations on all sides to protect here. Okay. But she was very upset. All right. When she did get there, okay, I feel like they turned on her again. Either the wife showed up, and if she didn't know, she got her ass whooped. If she did know, she got her ass whooped. If they both know, she got her ass whooped. But they were on her. That's why you have the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Swords here. They were on her to a point. All right, they was gonna try and do her in. Okay, you see that? 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Okay, this them. All right, maybe to keep somebody calm. They're like, yeah, girl, whatever. I just feel like once it got real quick. Okay, it got really quick. Okay, over this failed money exchange having to do with this love child and all that. It became a life or death situation, but it was not trafficking. It was, you know what I mean? It was this affair, threesome, whatever she got caught up in. It was that. It was a nigga. Okay, a nigga and his bitch. Okay, or okay, period. I don't. Period. But I got a couple more decks. I mean, we can, look, okay, the misfortune, it all went, okay, left, okay. She was definitely I feel like there was a mental break, because we have journey and we have, again, illness, bedridden, like it was all bad. Something had got out of hand, okay. Now, I'm going to just say, with this pleasure seeker card and this servant card, okay, and that's why I said on the back end, because it It had them, chilling. Okay, it had them chilling. Him and his two bitches. Okay, and maybe she thought that's why I said if everybody knew it's him and two bitches. So again, I don't know what people do on their personal time. Okay, but this third party energy and this service energy, from what I know in certain jobs, and you're not supposed, you're supposed to wear protection, make sure you don't get pregnant. That fucks up the client list and all that. So you know what I mean? Like I don't, remember P Valley and Mercedes, and she had the wealthy guy that was giving her money, taking care of her, but he was married or whatever, and then he got busted somehow. And then he ended up hiring her to come there for him and his wife. For those of you that have seen P Valley, remember, she showed up to the next day because she had been cheating with this man. He had been taking care of. They had a full on like relationship, right? And she showed up one day to the date to get paid, and the wife was there. She's like, "Wow," you know what I mean? So it's giving a little bit. Okay. Now, whether her family knew about this, I don't know, but this is what they are saying. And I hinted at this, but I wanted to be sure. I wait for them to say it before I just, so it was either somebody got busted in the affair or everybody knew what was going on. And there was an oops where there wasn't supposed to be an oops because there are rules, regulations, and stipulations when you have, when you do what you do, when you doing hood rat shit with your friends, all right? I do feel like somebody was told there was a pregnancy, and this person was told, like, yo, go get rid of it. I do feel like Mama's mental state was very, 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 very fragile. Okay. I do feel like there was talk around town, talk around the community, okay, surrounding what this young lady may have been engaging in on her personal time. Okay. I don't feel like her mother, like you need to just not do what you're doing. You probably end up in jail or so. There was a lifestyle that somebody knew and it was not approved of because there is high risk in this lifestyle, jail, all of that. And somebody was confused, like, why would you engage in this type of behavior? Okay, because it gives me the feeling she trusts somebody. There's a matriarch here. There's a matriarch. Okay, and then we have the young lady representing old girl. Okay, we got the young lady, and then we got all those people and all the Trice. Now again, everybody into what they into. They ain't none of my business. Okay, but I'm just saying. And like I said, if your family get into something, you just gonna ride for them. If that's your story, that's our story too. All right. But there was something going on, and I feel like the mother was like, yeah, you probably shouldn't do that. And why would you do something anyway that could probably land you in jail when you are what? A scholar. It gives me again, that maybe somebody has some proclivities. I don't know what her job was, but we do know that she was a scholar. So there was this kind of confusion, like, why would you be doing all of that? And, based on who you are. Now, again, everybody involved, there is reputations to protect, period. Okay. Now, I do feel there's a patriarch figure showing up here. There were people knew what was going on, okay, on this young lady's personal time, okay, and maybe that was for safety reasons or whatever, okay. But there is a patriarch showing up here, and it's given the same thing. It's like I'm not comfortable with what's going on because here we got the patriarch. We got the sweetheart looking at her phone, okay? And then we got house calls. We got messages. We got surprise, you know what I mean? So it's, online dating, whatever you want to call it, child, okay? Somebody, the parents were, it boggles the mind because somebody has a brilliant mind. All right. They're educated and all that. And it's just like, why are you engaging in that? Somebody's like, this is dangerous. Okay. Like, don't you know, okay. Don't you know that this is dangerous? Whatever you're doing, engaging with, online, going to people's crib and there's a service person again, right? Going to people's crib. What if something happened? What if you get caught by surprise? What if something okay? What if something happens to you? Why are you doing that? And again, I don't know nobody's financial situation either. I don't know what kind of job, okay? But that was also a concern. It was mind-boggling, like, why? Okay. But people grown. That's why I heard, like, well, she grown. You can't tell a grown person nothing, right? So it's like this patriarch was telling our sweetheart here, all right, doing her things over the phone. The patriarch was like, again, you could get her. This is always my dumping body, okay? Dumping the dead body, the killer. This is my killer card, right? And so she was told again by the matriarch was like, well, why are you doing this? You're educated. You can go to jail. What like this? And then the patriarch was like, and then what if somebody kill you? Okay, what if somebody kill you? Or then you end up with something that you can't catch, that you can't. And somebody did. Somebody ended up with something. They did. They ended up with a love child somehow. Some way, okay, most definitely. But the patriarch was like, yeah, you know what, you could, you could get really hurt. I feel like holy, because this is also telling me in that order. Hold up, I gotta double up. Where'd he go? Okay. There was a definite mental imbalance here because we have doctor and then we have despair. So there was a definite, some was going on. Some was going on. Okay. And maybe the parents had come to this conclusion or they knew, so somebody could have been, people have different things and they engage in risky behavior. Okay. But also, okay, while you have the parents and the matriarch and all this and being aware that all this is going on, right? And knowing that, again, something is a little off. And I feel like they had also seen like something is going on, whether she told them to the extent of how this whole this visit fell apart and what it turned into. I don't think so. I feel like there was some knowledge about what this, she was engaging in off the clock, but on the clock, the other 9 to 5 or whatever. But anyway, okay, I feel like somebody had been acting erratically, okay, like off. All right. Now this is clarifying again for the third time. All right. That she was mentally unstable, depressed, like desperation, sad, okay, just off. Now, skirt. If I look at this another way, again, with this tryst is what I'm going to call it, all right, that she was summoned, okay, to a meeting place or something like that, okay. They like, yo, meet me over or something like that or whatever, okay. Who knows what happened, and but she got to the highway, who knows what happened, all right. But I do feel like she was caught off surprise. She was caught off guard. Okay. The weird part is I feel like she was in a suicidal state, but it's just as much as she was in this state already. The people, okay, who wanted this child disappear and all that. Everybody was on the same accord there. Okay. I'm glad that she's home and she made it safe and all of that. But that's what this is giving. We was just talking about priests and escort services on Twitter. And it's crazy because I got a priest and I got a Lord. I got a priest and I got a Lord. So again, it makes me wonder if somebody had a particular standing in the community and couldn't have any part of this getting out anywhere. And you know, a first lady, she don't care what her husband do, baby. She gonna bury the body with him. Okay, first lady, probably one of the most dangerous that you've ever seen. All right, I always wanted to be a first lady, by the way. But I'm just saying, okay. I'm just saying that's, I do feel like this was somebody of prominence, and not only she, her folk are known, but these folk are known too to some extent. All right, but I will tell you this: there was supposed to be an exchange. All right, we got waiting and waiting, and there were two women involved, so she definitely met up with the her and the him, and they were in this together. This couple or this marriage or this swinger, again, you don't know what these folks do. Okay, you don't know what she do when she go home. Y'all don't know what, and this is definitely a person of the cloth. It says preacher and Lord. These came back to back, back to back. Okay, y'all know what folk do in their private time, and y'all know what. Okay, anybody could be talking to anything to keep their man, keep their husband, keep their whatever. Okay, just saying. All right, but there was an expectation to meet up. All right, and a conversation was had. Our darling sweetheart was not in the best mental state, was erratic over the whole situation. Da, 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 da. And it's just like, basically, if you don't take this money, hush money, okay, and get rid of that, okay, and get rid of you, and just act like this never happened. This couple of notoriety of some type in their town was in agreement. This is the widower, this is the widow word card, and the widow. They was gonna put her in the ground. They was gonna put her in the ground. It's clarified 3 times. You cannot make this up. It's clarified here with the death card. It's clarified in both of these 5 of swords. It's clarified in this 9 and this 10 of swords. It's clarified when she said that she showed up to consult, to talk about what they were going to do about this child, because the doctor in the consultation, and she got caught off guard by surprise. I do think they jumped her. Okay, it was some threats made. Okay, it was some threats made, and this couple, and I know it's a couple because we got, listen, bitch, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I really do. Allegedly. Okay. Maybe they that tight. Like I said, if everybody know what's going on, okay, they both show up. She thinks she meeting him. I don't know. Meeting her. Everybody show up. If you don't take this motherfucking money, we're gonna put you below ground and not above. Okay, they was together in this. This is wedding. This is married. The wife is a foe. Okay. Like, we was cool, but we ain't trying to get all that. We ain't trying to, you can't keep this because where you get it from, because you don't have no man. You're not known to have no, you're not known. Like, so where the baby come from and how, and it ain't no, oh, well, I won't tell anybody. I won't tell, like, it ain't none of that. It ain't none of that. Okay. It ain't none of that. Okay. So this message was, yeah, she got kidnapped, all right, by them. Listen, okay? Listen. Because at this point, they see you as an enemy to their marriage, an enemy to their standing. There is the preacher right there again. I'm telling you. All right? I'm telling you. You are an enemy to this couple's marriage, okay? And so, yeah. What you mean you're not going to take this money? What you mean you're going to keep it? No, you're not. No, you're not. And if you're not going to agree, yeah. And so what they do, they caught her off guard by surprise. 5 of swords, 5 of wands, a fight ensued, and they took her. They took her. Look, there's the thief. There's the family room. Now, I said in the beginning of the reading, they said that they somebody said something about a hotel room or something like that. They definitely took her there. Boom. There's a room right there. I just got chills because based on these next cards, like, you just People be up in society. People be on pulpits, okay? People be waving their church fans, and you just never, it don't matter. Anybody is capable of anything. This literally just gave me chills, okay? So they took her to this room, and they're like, look, you better make nice. This is the agreement, okay? That's almost like an NDA, all right? We we trying to keep it cool. We trying to keep it kosher. We try, you know what I mean? Let's try this again. Let's try this again because we've always been cool, right? We've always been friends, right? So let's try this again and get this in writing, right? But baby, when I tell you it was under duress, you see the gun? You see it? And there's the merchant here. Okay. So that message that she put out about, okay, that was this is what you're going to tell them. This is what you're going to tell them. Okay. They're the story. This is what you're going to tell them. This is what you're going to tell them while also being under this type of duress and everybody coming to an understanding that this is what you're going to tell them. And after everything calms down, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna take this money, and we got it on paper. We got it on paper. I don't know who these people are, but I feel like they know a couple people. They told her, we know a couple people. We not playing with you about this, little girl. We know a couple people. You're gonna take the L for all of this. This is what you're going to say. This is also what we're going to agree to. And you eventually you're gonna get this. So we're gonna break you off this little change. You're going to do again what we agreed to do. Remember, because we try and be friends now. And if you don't do what we agreed to do, we're gonna send them people. We don't care how we got here. We don't care how we met. We don't care. It's either you or it's us. And baby girl, where they at? It's either going to be you or it's us. And let me tell you, sweetheart, it's not going to be us. They're fully prepared. Allegedly. But yeah. And you're going to take whatever consequences and repercussions and whatever you got to do. Okay? Thank you for your services. Okay. And now here we are. Okay. That's what they had said. It sounds crazy, but you know, I'm inclined, I'm inclined, okay, to believe them people when they said what they had said, especially if they said it 8 different ways, 50 different times. Okay. Now again, the media, okay, whatever comes out, the story and all the spin cycle and all of that, point blank and period. Okay. I don't care. Yes. And she's still suicidal because I would be, okay. Life is on the line here. Okay. Life is on the line here. Like they like, oh baby, you know, you suicidal. We suicidal too. Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna take this whole, you're gonna take all, okay. So yes, there is, okay, but there's also a death threat here. There were death threats. They, okay, paws laid, hands laid on, and you talk about, this is beyond scared straight, because I got a feeling that life might have left the body just for a second. Like, girl, we're not playing with you. We're not playing with you. You're going to take this money. You're going to make this statement. You're going to later, whenever you, okay, as long as you make it there. And I have to, what state is she from? Because that's what they brought that up. I don't know what state she's from, but we do know abortion, depending on what state that you live in, it might be hard to come by. I don't know. Y'all can put that down in there later. But I'm thinking like, well, why wouldn't she just go do, like, who wants to be bothered with all of this, you know? But maybe that was an issue. It don't even matter. They're like, Miss, okay. I wouldn't even be surprised. God bless her soul and protect her and cover her, because we have all sinned. Okay. Now ain't nobody casting stones here. So let me just pause and say, I hope everything at the end of the day, and she goes on to do amazing, great things. All right. Okay. But a situation like this, like, yes, it's dire enough that someone would, oh, yikes. Because she's already been acting erratically. And there were already whispers online about, again, a mental break and all of that. And very well, you know, there's stress surrounding this situation. But I feel like specifically, she was told that if you don't do what we're telling you to do, okay, and take this money, we gonna give you the money now. We gonna, you know what I mean? We ain't gonna leave you out there. You know, we gonna give you the money and do what you need to do, right? Get rid of the damn baby, right? We gonna give you money. But if you don't, again, we know some people, and you've already been acting crazy anyway. We'll make it look like you did it. We'll make it look like you did it. So this death energy is all over this. Number one, because of the situation. Number two, because the situation has been exacerbated, because when she went to meet this person or went to meet this couple, shit went left, way left. And yes, there was definitely, I feel like, a hostage situation and kidnap, but it didn't have anything to do with trafficking. Now, again, whatever they told her to sign, to say, or whatever, that's what you're going to hear in the media. But yes, definitely. So not only am I possibly suicidal because of the situation, what if she don't even believe in abortion? You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of pieces here, again. But then on top of that, I've been assaulted, physically assaulted, wig. That's how, okay. And snatched her up and took her yonder. All right. And took her yonder. Now, whoever they took it, whatever they did, okay, like, all right, and accosted to a point to where it was made very clear, like, you can go right here, because what you're not going to do is expose us, and this baby exposes us. And they made a believer out of her, and as if you don't follow through with everything, we're gonna be back. We're going to be back, and we're going to make it look like you did it. Is what they said. Look, bitch, you can't make it up. Boom. Right there. Period. And they told her, you better eat it, because you were the whistleblower with this judgment card. You brought all, you know what I mean? Okay, you going to eat all of that. You going to eat all of that. You're gonna eat all of that, and you're gonna take all that responsibility, and whatever you gotta say, whatever you got, that ain't our concern. Just know that all the instructions better be followed through to the T, or else. Point blank and period. This was a couple. Okay. Yes. Here's the high priestess. Here's the magician. Okay. Here's the Seven of Swords, and here's the motherfucking Hierophant. I cannot listen. Listen, okay? It's a whole different deck. All right? These are people of the cloth. But everybody, that's why you got to ask nowadays, oh, yeah, look, let me praise God. Bet what God, okay? But anybody could be turned. Okay, let me find out that you having threesomes with the first lady off the clock, bet. Okay. You think they trying to have that come out? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay. But it is clarified. They're the first lady. There he is. That's them coming to do, okay? Yes, come get this money, but first, okay? Terrifying. Period. Period. Okay? So let me get this third deck, baby, and I'm gonna close it out. That's crazy. Yeah, girl. Listen. I'm not even, I'm laughing at the audacity. I'm laughing because the spirit gonna tell it. They gonna tell it every time, and then they gonna clarify again and again and again and again. I said there was a baby. Okay, it was an accident. Somebody got pregnant. Okay, the fetus is still there. Okay, okay, it was a oops baby. All right. There she is thinking about it. What should I do? What should I do? Because I've been told, you know what I mean? I'm in this. I can't tell nobody. Okay. I can't tell nobody what's going on. What the fuck do I do? Okay. Get rid of it. We can't have nobody knowing what the hell is going on. Oh, absolutely get rid of it. You call him. Oh, get rid of it. What do you mean? Get rid of it. What do you mean? Get rid of it. Oh, and who goes ballistic? First lady. Oh, she absolutely. You better make sure that, okay. He know his wife. He know his wife. He know. Okay. It's also this is a. I feel like this is a pastor that probably took advantage of like one of his flock. Okay, he gave her advice. I do feel like he preyed on her anxiety. She probably had loneliness or some was okay. Some was going on with her mentally, okay, because this is a girl that belongs in the hospital. Maybe she went to one of them churches that says, you know, you don't go to the psychiatrist. You know, some of them churches don't believe in pills and all of that. So maybe he was counseling her. Okay. I just get the feeling that somebody was definitely certifiable. Yes, with this monkey on the back. But I also feel like the monkey on the back was this tryst of this affair. Okay. She became a demon that needs to be exercised. Okay. You got to get rid of, baby. You got to get rid of that. Absolutely. You got to get rid of that because that is proof of my sin. You got to get rid of that. Now, I feel like she already had some type of mental thing going on, a mental something that is exacerbated by stress and stressful situations. Okay. And so, you know what I mean? It's just like she's not going to handle, this is a situation that even with all her scholar and everything that's going on, I feel like she got irrational, okay? Irrational to the point to where they got alarmed. They got alarmed for being exposed. We have gain and blind. I'm going to give you this money and you're going to act like you don't fucking know me. You're going to act like you know, if you see me, even, okay? You don't know me. We walk past each other on, you don't know me. Okay. I'm going to give you this coin and you don't know me. All right. She like, but wait, I thought we was friends. I thought we was, okay. I almost get the feeling that she might have been preyed upon by this couple. Okay. Because it gives me like, I feel like there's a little bit of a acquaintance energy. All right. But I feel like because of whatever was going on with her mental wise, like this couple has done this before and maybe everybody was more professional or was able to go on their way and there were no accidents, there were no oops babies or anything like that. This went different. Okay, this situation with her, it went left. Okay, this was a tryst that went left. Okay, a threesome that went left. Okay, left with the oops baby and left because I don't think they calculated how sis was going to fall apart or whatever here, whatever. Okay. They told her self-love, homeless, and mass. Okay. I feel like, I don't know, man. Predators come in all kinds of, okay. They're everywhere, but like they everywhere. They everywhere. Okay. You see the couple, you see the death card, you see the fight. Okay. They jumped her and damn near tried to take her off this earth. Okay. If she didn't agree to get rid of this oops baby, because they have an image to uphold. And the wife was especially, okay, they have an image to uphold. They told her to get rid of it. Okay. This is that they okay. Like, this is a church member, something like these people knew each other. Okay. Everybody in this situation knew each other. But when it got messy, it got dangerous. It got, okay, these people ain't playing about their reputation and are willing to do anything. So, goal, stress, relaxation, third party energy. Okay? Everybody worried about this getting out. How it's going to give out. Listen, God dang, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. They were offering her money and she didn't want money because she wanted to do something else. And they say, no, you can't do nothing else. You need to take this money and get rid of and take this hush money and you don't even know us, or that's it. Point. Look. Okay. Look. Third party. There's the bride. Okay. There she is. All right. But she got something going on with her that they were, okay, they took advantage of her, even though she went to college. I mean, people do all kind of amazing things and they still could be off just a little bit, right? But this was definitely, yes, you need to get rid of that because there's a time, okay? There's a time constraint here. There's in a timely manner, and she took all the blame for this this whole thing, okay? Like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. There's some kind of something that they're playing on and they're taking advantage of her because of some type of mental something. Like, again, she's smart, but it's like emotionally, or when like a narcissist knows he has like just somebody vulnerable. And again, if this is your pastor, and for, there are all kind of dynamics here, all kind of people coming to the church. Think about that, from all walks of life. Drug addicts, okay, gamblers, prostitutes, whatever. And then you get to testifying because it was your family and you decided to whatever, and somebody's supposed to be counseling you, but somebody takes advantage of that. It's okay. That's what it's giving. Okay. A period. All right. Okay. Period. So I don't know what they're going to tell you. I don't really care. Okay. It was a threesome gone wrong with somebody of the cloth and their spouse. And there was a oops baby. I don't know how many times it happened. I just know what happened. There was a oops baby. Money was offered. It didn't go whatever. She did get jumped. She did get taken. Okay. And she gonna say whatever she was told to say and do whatever they told her to do. Because they said, if you don't do it, okay, bye-bye, baby and birdie. Okay, and we gonna make it look like you did it. Okay, whatever story that is told, whatever story that is supposed to be told, and say a month or two or whatever down the line, God rest the police protector, okay? But say something do happen, and again, it says, we're going to make it like you did it because a couple of months ago this happened and she was taken and blah 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 blah. So it would be feasible that you would do this to yourself, okay? Based on the story that is told, okay? Allegedly, okay? But baby, okay, in the church, dangerous ground. Okay, okay. All right, that's what I have for you. Feel free to leave your theories in the comments. Please like this video, share, whatever, all of that. Leave your requests. Okay, if you need a personal, book me in the about me section. Love you so much. One.